Fire signs, what's going on? Welcome to my channel and welcome back if you're returning. It's Fire Moon and I'm here to do the Aries season fire sign collective reading. This is for Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. So just take what resonates and leave the rest. Also want to send a happy birthday out to all the Aries out there. It's your season, so let's see what messages need to come through for the Fire Sign Collective. I'm starting out with the Angel Answers deck. Just to grab the overall energy. I'll also be using the Good Tarot to break it down. And also the Wisdom of the Oracle for the guidance or advice. So, let me get going. See what messages need to come through of guidance, healing, truth, love, wisdom, acceptance, understanding, as well as protection for the Fire Sign Collective. Can I get one more? Ooh. Bottom of the deck, we have Peaceful Resolution. Which that makes me feel like, whatever situation or circumstance you may be facing right now, there is a peaceful resolution for it. But then we have not the right time and listen to your intuition. I almost feel like with this energy that, pardon me, this almost feels like there's someone that's like battling, I'm hearing good and evil, but take that how it resonates. But it's almost like, your intuition is trying to, tell you something to bring in. It almost feels like this is like the Justice card. It's giving me Libra energy. It's trying to bring in or tell you something to help you balance out if this is all you, or to balance out a situation or a circumstance. But it's almost like I feel like someone is fighting what their intuition is telling them. And then because under that we have no and compromise. Yeah, it's like you want a peaceful resolution to a situation, but it's like you're letting, I almost feel like the Five of Swords with this not the right time. Like you're letting your mind talk you out of what your intuition is, telling you to do. So let's see. What's the overall energy for the fire signs? I mean, and this actually has, the scales on it, which is Libra. And, Libra energy is opposite to your, Aries energy. And this is, it's for all fire signs. But that's what I'm feeling. I'm feeling like, we're, as a collective, we're all in, Aries season. Let me get one more. So whether you're in Aries or not, we're in the energy. It's too many, Spirit. Can I get less cards? Yeah. And then look, we have a hard no. And it's like, yeah, either like it's almost like you're struggling. There's a struggle going on. Almost like the Five of Wands. And some of you are, you need to take action. This is actually, it reminds me of the Fool card, which is Aries energy. It's almost like the Fool and the Chariot. And some of you guys, this no almost feels like Spirit could also be like telling you no. Like it's time for you to you know, go in a different direction, it feels like. Like, no, you can't go there, or no, you know, like it's that type of energy. But let's put some tarot on this and see what's going on. Because it's almost like, yeah, for some of you, your intuition could be guiding you out of a situation, and it's like, again, I'm still feeling that energy like you're fighting it. Not, you know, not almost, I'm not going to say not, but thinking that, you know, you're being steered wrong. And the cards are like, no, this is, you know, it's almost like with this compromise, I'm getting like, work with the universe, work with spirit. But either you're against it, or there's, you know, someone else that's against it. But let's see what the tarot has to say. Oh, yeah. So the bottom of the deck is the Ten of Wands. Fire energy. It's, you know, traditionally it's looked at as like, you know, being overburdened, taking on too much responsibility, you know, overworking yourself. Yeah, it almost feels like you're like blocking your own blessing. Because then up under that, we have the Ten of Cups. It's like, for some of you, it's like you want this Ten of Cups, but it's like you don't want to let go of what you already have. And it's like, nah, you can't. It's like, it's almost giving me like the energy of being greedy. Like, then we have the King of Air, which is, you know, masculine air energy. Which, you know, air energy is opposite to fire. And then we have the walking away with the Eight of Cups. Yeah, and it's like, you know that you need to walk away to achieve this balance. With the Patience card, which is actually Temperance in this deck. Like, it's the same energy. Where, like, I always see, like, justice as, you know, the physical aspect of, you know, balance and, you know, moderation. Patience to me is the spiritual version of that. And it's like, there's a masculine energy, male or female, doesn't matter, who's aware. They know this. They know what they want, and they know what they have to do to get it. But it's like they don't want to, like, let go of what they already have. But it's a burden. Look at all these notes are like they're burning up. It's like the need to let go of what was, so that you can allow, with the World here and the Emperor, it's like you need to elevate your energy. There's a cycle that, you know, there's an ending and a new beginning that I don't even want to say needs. It's trying to happen for you, but some of you are, you know, in this Emperor energy. Like, I almost feel like he's reversed. Like, you're tied to either like the physical, or there's a need to, like, the Emperor can be an energy of, you know, controlling, being overbearing, and it's like you're not willing to budge almost. It's almost like the energy of, like, you don't want, you know, someone to see you sweat. Yeah. The Death card. Transformation. What else do we need? Whoa. Ten of Wands came back out. And then we have, look at this, the King of Air. Yeah. What's at the bottom? Yeah, it's like almost like there's a fear of being vulnerable. We have the Knight of Cups at the bottom of the deck. And it's like, nah, I can't put myself out there. If I get rid of this, then what am I going to have? And you don't know unless, you know, you won't know unless you know, release control. Let go of control. What other messages do we need, Spirit, as it pertains to this energy and spread? Yeah, because it's almost like we got the Five of Earth, which is the Five of Pentacles. Yeah. It's like you're, whoever this is, you know, it's like you're coming from a place of lack. And, you know, it's almost really, with the Page of Cups at the bottom, it's like, we got the Page of Cups and the Six of Cups. It's almost like, it's like someone looks at emotions or, you know, I'll say it like this because I'm feeling it two ways. Someone looks at emotions as like, you know, being something like kind of only that a child has. Like only a child is able to show emotions or express or, you know, to be emotional. And it's like, no. But it's almost like there is also the energy of, you know, someone who's let, you know, things that could have happened with the Page of Cups and the Six of Water. The Six of Cups, like, as a child, they were, you know, maybe not, I don't know, it's like they're holding on to these emotions, you know, of, you know, the feeling, you know, this Five of Pentacles, this left out in the cold energy of feeling abandoned. You know, it could have been, you know, they were not allowed to express themselves as a child, but with the King of Air here, it's showing, you know, it's saying like, you know, you gotta let that go. You gotta let that go. What other messages do we need for the fire signs? Yeah, because this is what you're holding on to. You're holding on to this Five of Cups. A lot of, you know, it's like, y'all know the Five of Cups is my crying over spilled milk card. And it's like you're not allowing yourself, especially with the Knight of Pentacles, to move past these feelings, to let this go. So it's like you're almost like the Knight of Pentacles or Messenger of Earth is, you know, the slowest moving knight. It's almost like you know, sometimes, you know, people like staying in this energy because it feels safe. It's like, oh, I can't be hurt. I can't, you know, nothing can get to me. But it also leaves you feeling depleted and, you know, depressed almost. And it also is like a very stagnating energy. When you just want, you know, happiness, peace, and, you know, ultimately it's like, you know, like some type, like you want this like a connection, whether it's romantic, you know, or just within yourself. It's like you want to be emotionally balanced with the Nine of Cups, the Four of Wands, and the Two of Cups. And the Two of Cups, you know, was in between that Ten of Cups and that Eight of Cups. So put these back in order. I got one more. The Hangman, yeah. So it's almost like, you know, like you're just in this hangman position, you know, and it's almost like you're waiting for a perspective to come in, or some type of insight or enlightenment, but you already have it. You have it already. But you're just, it's almost like you don't want to do what you know needs to be done with the Nine of Swords. So you're just sitting in like a lot of opposite energy, which is air energy with this King of Swords. So let's look at the King of Swords. Because the King of Swords has the sword to free the Hangman. Yeah. I mean, come on, we got the Chariot. You just have to have the strength to move forward. With the Strength card and the Empress. Look at all of these major arcanas. And the Call, which is Judgment. Like, you need to go. You need to make a decision. You know the decision that needs to be made. Can I get one more? We have Mars moving into Cancer tomorrow, the 25th of March. Which, Mars is the ruler of, Aries energy. So tell me about this Hangman, Spirit. Tell me about this Hangman. Why is the Hangman here? Yeah. You need to do what needs to be done as the Magician. And this is also telling me, like, you have everything you need. You're not going to be in, if you're feeling like you're, left out of the cold, or, feeling abandoned from a person, place, or thing, or situation, like, the universe and spirit is trying to change that for you. But what you're doing by staying in this energy is, like, you're creating more confusion. You're creating this Seven of Cups. The illusion of confusion with the Magician. I don't like this mix, because it's like you're doing it to yourself. Can I get one more for the Hangman? Yep, and we have the Queen of Earth, which lets me know, like, this is coming. Like, this could also be like your feminine energy. Your feminine energy wants to, like, be like, or I'll say, let me get one more before I say this. Can I get one more? Tell me about this Queen of Earth. Because it almost feels like somebody feels like they would be, they're like in this Hangman position, because it's like they feel like feminine energy, or, whether this is someone you've dealt with, you're dealing with, or even future people that you may deal with. You feel like they're going to take advantage of you. Then we have the Knight of Swords. Or you're worried about what someone's going to say, possibly, a maternal figure in your life. Or you may need to say something to, a feminine energy. But there's something, especially with this Three of Swords, that you need to let go or separate from, person, place, or thing, because it's almost like, I almost feel like you're at war with a person, or you let this, it's almost like the perception of, feminine energy for you. It's like what's the word? It's almost like you don't know how to work with it, whether it's your own or with other, actual feminine energies, male or female, doesn't matter. It's like you always, find a way to, like, combat them. But it's like with words, someone could have done this to you as well. And, But it's almost like you need to express, like, some things that you say hurt me, or, vice versa. If you're doing this to someone, it's time for you to, like, almost speak up. Remember, we got a lot of energy in Aries right now. We got Chiron, the Sun, Mercury, and Jupiter. With, still this new moon energy. So let's look at this transformation, and then I'll grab the guidance and advice. Tell me about this death card. That was the first card out in your spread. Tell me about this death card, Spirit. What's going on? Yeah, it's gonna help you break free of the illusion and confusion that, like, you're obviously, like, you're actively in right now for whatever reason. And we have the Six of Pentacles. Yeah, it's trying to balance. Like, there's a need. There's so much, like, energy here that's saying you need to balance. You need you need a recalibration, but it's like you're afraid of, again, with the Six of Pentacles coming out, being taken advantage of. And that, needs to change within you. Or, if you've been in that situation, or you're in a situation like that, you need to get out, because it's not, it's there's an imbalance within it. No matter what it is, a job, a relationship, friendship, family, it's not balanced. It's not for you. Clarifying the Five of Pentacles. Yes, you need to come out of this lack mentality with the Strength card here. I'll get one more for the Five of Pentacles. Five of Pentacles. Oh, too many. Yeah, the Nine of Earth. Yes. The Nine of Pentacles. You need to be solid and secure in yourself. This is a call with Judgment here to, like, release whatever fear you have via the moon, and get, like, solidified in yourself. Be okay with, like, you if you're showing up as the Nine of Pentacles, and this King of Swords is telling me that you're, whatever you think, like, this is really coming through as, like, the fear of missing out. And it's making you, like, want to just cling to everything you already have, but it's not really what you want. But you don't want to get what you want, because you feel like, well, if I let this go, what if nothing else comes? And it's like, you don't know that, because this is what you're holding on to. And so let's see why, or, why you're holding on to it. Or, not even why, because I see why. It's a fear of being taken advantage of. It's an inner insecurity. The King of Pentacles. It's almost like, the only way I can explain it is, like, it's like you don't, like, again, you don't want to let nobody see you sweat. But it's okay to sweat. We all sweat. Like, who cares? Like, can I get one more for the Ten of Wands and the Five of Cups? Yeah, the Ace of Swords and the Four of Cups. And it's clear, like, wherever you're at emotionally with the Ace of Swords, again, the King of Swords carries the Ace of Swords. It's like you don't want to be looked at as, as less than, or like you're not enough. But this is how you're creating this, because this is the perception that you have, or that you made, or that was put upon you. And it's like, nah. And if you're in a situation with the Ace of Swords, it's time to cut away, because at the Four of Cups, you're not, you don't want it. What's at the bottom? The bottom of the deck, we have the Emperor. And it's like you wanna embody this Emperor energy. But emperors need help too. An emperor, they need help. Like, it's not like, oh my God. Like, it's okay. Like, whoever, if you're in a situation, whether it's a relationship, or you feel like, you're not enough, or someone is making you feel like you're not enough, it's time to cut them off. It's time to cut them off. But it's something that you have to do. And look, in this, I don't even know, like, I was just guided to use this deck, but this Emperor has the sword. You have to be yourself. That's what you have to do. You have to exercise, what you know. When Emperor energy, they are leaders. They lead others. And it's like, if you know that this is the energy that you want, or for yourself, or even if you're looking for this in another person, you have to be able to match that. And we seen the Empress, on the bottom of the deck, but it's not out here. And it's like, whatever situation you're in, or circumstance, it's not a match. Whether it's a job, a relationship, like, it's not conducive to you. And you're kind of like, in a way, like the way I'm feeling the cards, it's like you're telling yourself, like, yeah, like, you don't deserve, like, you deserve what you have, or where you're at. And that's not good. And that's why, like, I feel like this compromise is like spirit saying, nah, like, work with me, like, I got you. What's the guidance or advice for the fire sign collective of Aries, Leo, Sag? You just have to take the first step. You got to be willing to let go. Like, even if you do, hit this Five of Pentacles, and you find yourself alone for a while, it's not gonna last forever. And you're truly never alone. Like, spirit got you. Like, listen, you just gotta trust. You have to trust. Because, like, we got the King and Queen of Pentacles. If this is like a situation, like I said, you could have possibly dealt with or been with, someone in this energy that was, that maybe did take advantage of you, a feminine energy. But it's like you're allowing this experience to stop all future experiences, but you're looking for someone to be your match. But you're not willing to let this go. Or if you're still with someone, you're not willing to let them go, but it's like a constant battle. Let me get one more for the guidance and advice for the fire signs. Look at this. The bottom of the deck says co-create. Work with spirit. Like, yeah, so that you can receive your blessings with blessed, and exchange gifts that and balance out, so that you are, in a place of where you can give to something or someone, and they give you the same in return. Because it's time to get rid of this chaos and conflict. With chaos and conflict, and clean it up and go. Didn't I say go in a different direction? Go the distance. It's time to take that leap, which is the same as this take action. So let's see what comes out for you guys. What's the guidance and advice for the fire signs? all that glitters. Look, and then at the bottom of the deck we have time to go. I'm gonna read that and then I'm gonna leave it at that. All right, so all that glitters, it says, a need to see beyond the superficial, the desire to don a mask or dress up to disguise its true nature, trying to be something you're not, chasing after every sparkly new thing, and being mercurial. And that's definitely, like, I feel that. With all of this air energy, definitely being mercurial. All up in your head. And it says, it's only human to want to adorn oneself in trinkets and paint a pretty picture of oneself. It's natural to want to acquire the trappings of status or to deny them as a statement of rebellion. But if it sparkles, is it better? Whether it's a fast car, a big house, a title or position, the stamp of authority, or the sparkling of diamonds, these icons let you know something about a person, place, or thing, or do they? The truth is that people seek to acquire things because of what they will do for them and how they symbolically will elevate them and make them more attractive. This card signals that it's time to see beyond the adornments and probe underneath the surface. Learn to recognize the masks people wear and the motives underlying them. Imagine that all the glitter is gone. Would you still desire the object or the person? If the relationship message, because for some of you it's resonating that way, or it may, it says sometimes we try to become something we're not to impress others. We embellish a story a bit, adding some dramatic elements to make us more appealing. The real person becomes hidden behind the sparkle and the shine. Then there are times when we don't see the true value of someone because he or she may not have the glitz and glamour that seems so desirable. Now is the time to look past the surface, beyond the mask, to the essence of a person. Who that person is, not what he or she has or can give you, is important. See beyond the glitter and look for the inner glow. Use the eyes in your heart. Let go of artifice and let what is authentic shine. The prosperity message. Sometimes an opportunity looks so good that it glitters like gold, and you just can't resist it, especially when it appears others are doing so well and have hit the mother lode. During the American gold rush, everyone hurried west to find their fortune, and then deserted entire towns after the mining depleted and the gold veins in the earth. After the mining depleted the gold veins in the earth. So too can you deplete yourself as you chase after the latest shiny thing that has caught your eye. There is a mercurial quality to your present circumstances. And that's the magician. The magician is Mercury energy. It's Gemini and Virgo. And it says, where was I? There is a mercurial quality to your present circumstances. Pay no attention to those who chase after fool's gold. Resist the temptation to be jealous of others. What they have achieved may not be the true success you seek, so don't compare yourself to them. You only see the surface right now, only the sparkle. Be assured that you will experience your own shining moment if you stick to what you know. All that glitters may not be gold for you. And the protection message. This is a signal to walk away from what you're contemplating. There is a thin veneer of glitter and sparkle that masks something rotten underneath. Pursuing it will only bring about a difficult situation. You will be sorry you got yourself into. Stay away. Isn't it wonderful how spirit protects you? Better things await. Yo, I cannot make this shit up. Fire signs, fire signs, fire signs. Whether this is you whether this is, you know, someone you're dealing with, or, you know, it could just be the energy around you. It's time to go. It's time to go. That's the easiest way for me to say it. Like, whatever it is, if it's, you know, if you're with someone because of, you know, someone could be, you know, with you and taking advantage of you, or you could be doing the same because of, you know, what they have and, you know, what they lack, or, you know, what you lack and they have, and, you know, it's very frustrating energy, especially, you know, when, you know, I like, this has to be how, you know, someone in this situation is feeling, because like I done got my, like, it's like my arms are sweating, like, because of how, like, frustrated I am, and like with this, just with this reading. Like, so I could imagine, like, if you're going through something like this and you're at this level of frustration, get out, like, get out. Get out, because either, you know, you could be in a situation where you're not being your true self, or someone's not being their true self, and it's messing with you. Get out, fire signs. So that's the message that I have for the fire sign collective of Aries, Leo, Sag. I thank you all for tuning in with me, and I will see y'all on the next reading. All right, later.